It's an unavoidable fact that all commercial and industrial kitchens produce fats, oils and grease, also known as fogs. In the preparation, cooking, serving, cleaning and washing process, it happens all the time. Regrettably, most of these are then discharged into the drainage system, and many kitchens have no system in place to deal with all the grease. Grease entering the drainage system, untreated, can lead to drainage problems in the form of slow drains, drainage blockages, bad smells, and even infestations. Grease is a real problem for the drainage system. Some drainage systems incorporate a grease trap to attempt to capture and retain the grease. Unfortunately, grease traps often do not work effectively for the following reasons. The heat from the kitchen drainage water can keep the grease in liquid form, and they will flow right through the grease trap. Where space is limited, grease traps are often undersized and will become full very quickly. Grease traps are often not emptied frequently enough. All of the situations above will result in untreated fats, oils and grease being discharged into the kitchen drains. Grease traps very quickly start to look like this, full of rotting organic matter and fats, oils and grease. It's like having a drainage cesspit in the kitchen. Not nice and not appropriate for hygienic kitchens. Emptying grease traps is a very expensive, messy, smelly, time-consuming, non-environmentally friendly operation, and creates a real health and hygiene hazard. UK building regulations state that every commercial hot food premise must have a grease separator or other effective means of grease removal. Water companies often prosecute kitchens that do not comply or can be proved to be polluting. In order to meet the sizing requirements for grease traps in British Standard PREN 1825-2 BS 1825, it would often be necessary to install a huge grease trap, and many installations simply do not have the space to do this with internal traps. All of these factors make grease traps impractical and undesirable for installation inside commercial kitchens. Alternatively, commercial kitchens can consider bioremediation as an option. Mechline has spent years working with the UK's leading authority on bioremediation to develop a system that successfully delivers the most powerful and effective biological solution: a multi-strain grease-degrading MSGD product. The basic science behind bioremediation is well known and well accepted. But what is bioremediation? Bioremediation can be defined as any process that uses microorganisms, green plants or their enzymes to neutralize or remove contaminants. It is a method to effectively remove grease from the kitchen wastewater without having to rely on devices that take up a lot of space. It can be an ideal option for commercial kitchen drain maintenance. Many bioremediation products available on the market use single-strain fluid, and single-strain formulations may be unable to cope when conditions change in the drain. Whereas multi-strain MSGD fluid, with its mixture of different strains, is more effective over a wider range of conditions. This is more compatible with typical commercial kitchen drain environments. Also, the mixture of many strains MSGD fluid is able to break down different long-chain fatty acids, whereas a single-strain product is unlikely to be effective against all fats, oil and grease. The GreasePaK system available through Mechline, in effect, is a multi-strain MSGD fluid that has been specially developed to specifically attack the many types of fats, oils, greases and starch, known as fogs, found in commercial kitchen drains. Not just attacking one type of fog, as many other fluids on the market do. It is the multi-strain characteristic of GreasePaK fluid that makes it so powerful and unique. MSGD fluid contains over 500 million colony-forming bacteria per gram, making it the most powerful product of its type. And its formula is exclusive to Mechline. How is GreasePaK MSGD fluid affecting grease in the drain? GreasePaK multi-strain fluid attacks the fats, oils and greases, fogs, in the drains in two stages. Firstly, the bacteria produce the enzyme lipase. Lipase removes the glycerol headpiece of the fogs. This is significant because it breaks the molecules apart, freeing the fatty acid chains. Glycerol is water-soluble and is utilized by the bacterial population or washed away. Therefore, once the glycerol is removed from the equation, the bacteria in the MSGD fluid can start to break down the fatty chains in the second stage with the help of acetyl coenzyme A. This breaks down the remaining free long-chain fatty acids into shorter 2-carbon units. These are then utilized by the bacterial population or washed away. These reactions are irreversible, meaning that fats, oil and grease are unable to reform further down the system. Once the fats, oil and grease have been digested, they are unable to reform and wash harmlessly down the pipework. GreasePaK fluid continues to work on the grease and helps the drains to run free. How is GreasePaK MSGD fluid delivered? The GreasePaK dosing module automatically doses the GreasePaK fluid into the kitchen drains each night, or when the kitchen has finished for the day. You can set the time best for your operations. The GreasePaK fluid is triggered by contact with a suitable food source, in other words, fats, oils and grease, and becomes active as soon as it enters the kitchen drains, multiplying at the rate of twice every 17 minutes. A biofilm, or coating of bacteria, quickly forms on the pipe walls. Mechline has developed a complete GreasePaK system. Not only is there the MSGD fluid, but the GreasePaK system includes an easy-to-install and easy-to-use dosing unit, specifically designed for use in commercial kitchens. GreasePaK is wall-mounted, battery-powered, and easy to operate and maintain. The fluid packs are safe and easy to change. There are no difficult-to-clean chemical drums on the kitchen floor, and no need for service engineers to enter the kitchen. Kitchen staff can change the fluid packs quickly and easily themselves. The easy-to-read indicator tells the staff when to change the fluid pack. As the box empties, it rises inside the dosing unit, using gravity to indicate how much fluid is left, not power. Very eco-friendly and energy efficient. GreasePaK is the ideal solution for clean and well-maintained commercial kitchen drains. GreasePaK helps kitchen operators meet legislative requirements. GreasePaK is an effective means of grease removal. GreasePaK is specifically designed for commercial kitchens. GreasePaK is very safe, very easy to use, and environmentally friendly. GreasePaK MSGD is the most powerful product of its type in the market.